Good morning, this is Ken Long from Tortoise Capital. I want to just do an illustration of the connection between the P5 sideways quiet channel and the P1 regression line crossover at an extreme in the RLCO framework. And so this morning we had a nice trade in the chat room that picked up DuPont at the turn at a 1-2-3 outside the river with a nice tight stop. Went through the Bollinger Band mean, gets to the far side of the river and starts to roll over. The trader said giving back 0.1R there was enough and gets out on the big red candle and locks in 1.5 and now is stalking a potential reentry. What I want to just illustrate to you is the continuum of trades that typically happens in the RLCO framework. I want you to notice this region of sideways quiet channel over here where we have an extreme Z3 pinch. This is the size of the frog box here. And this whole yin-yang move that I call it, this curve, symmetrical curve, starts with an extended time in the sideways quiet channel, initiates with one leg up when it departs that channel, gets as extreme as it can get before it rolls over. And so the size of this leg is the same as the size of this leg. It's uncanny how often that happens. It's not predictive, but it's descriptive. And so you have a leg one up, this RLCO pattern here from outside the river. It's essentially two legs. It's one leg back to this projected fair value and then down to the extreme. As far up as it went, that's how far down it went. And the trade from the extreme back to the far side of the river gives you a leg. So as you start looking at these patterns as a continuum between extremes of an extreme move back to normal, the reversion to the mean, it was preceded by a departure from a stable normal as far as the traders, the tactical traders, could push it with the 10-period regression line, and then a swing back. When you start seeing those in tandem or as part of a continuing cycle of breathing in and out of the market, you start feeling an appreciation for the rhythm of the market in your instrument. You get a feel for what a typical length can be, and then that gets calibrated by these adaptive statistical measures of the various Bollinger Bands. That's a way to ensure that you are not a victim of your own perceptions and feelings and short-term memories, but you actually have a calibrated way to estimate. So somewhere between the art and science, the truth can be found. So this is the yin-yang breathing pattern that I want to talk about with RLCO, the connection between P5 and P1. For me, the importance of this P5 Z3 pinch in a space less than the frog box is a really important moment. That's the dragon getting hungry, getting ready to hunt. So let's stay alert to those possibilities. Keep your risk measured and your powder dry.